Is that you?
Hello, it's Miss T, and today I'm going to read Princess in Training by Tammy Sorer, illustrated by Joe Berger. This is one of my favorite stories, and it's also my favorites of my daughters. When I take a look at this story, I look at the front and the back to see what the story might be about. And if you check the back, you might be surprised. Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer was not an ordinary princess. She spent her time karate chopping, hi-ya, diving into the moat, splash, and skateboarding up and down the drawbridge, zip, zap, zoom. The kingdom was beside itself. "You're supposed to be prim," said the king. "You're supposed to be proper," said the queen. Princess Viola stared at her tiara. She was supposed to royally fit in. She wanted to, but how would she ever get this princess thing right? Then one day, she received a letter. When you see a letter in a book, you always want to stop to read it. This is not something to skip. "Dear Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer, do you want to polish your princess skills? Camp Princess will teach you to wave, walk, and waltz just like royalty should. The day concludes with a royal bash. Enroll now so you can be the darling of your kingdom. Sincerely, Madam Gertrude, Director of Camp Princess." Viola grinned. "Me? The darling of the kingdom?" She whooshed off to give Camp Princess a try. You can see at the top of the page, she's dreaming about what that might be like. "Welcome to Camp Princess, ladies," said Madam Gertrude. "Let's begin with the royal wave." The princesses worked on good posture, practiced proper elbow placement, and added the customary turn of the wrist. Princess Viola's wave was nice, but she thought it could use a little oomph. Hi-ya! "Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer," called her teacher. "Royalty does not karate chop." Oops. Viola ducked behind a sea of updos. Think about how she might feel. "Our next lesson," said Madam Gertrude, "is the frills of fashion." The princesses tried on gowns, chose just the right accessories, and learned how to walk with flair. Princess Viola was perfectly lovely, but she was roasting under all that taffeta. Splash! "Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer," called her teacher. "Royalty does not dive." Sorry, Viola emptied her purse. "And now," said Madam Gertrude, "dance lessons." The princesses waltzed in circles, in lines, and all around the room. Princess Viola was determined to dazzle, but she went a little overboard. Zip, zap, zoom! "Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer," called her teacher. "Royalty does not skateboard." Phooey. Viola let her boa fall to the floor. Oh no. Facts were facts. Viola's day at Camp Princess was nearly over, and she was still a royal failure. Just then, trumpets sounded. Madam Gertrude parted the curtains. "Behold," she said, "it's time for the royal bash." Every princess gasped. "Go on," Madam Gertrude said. "Don't be shy." "But," said Princess Viola. "But what?" "But there's a big green dragon behind you, and he looks hungry. Ooh! Help! Cried Madame Gertrude. Someone call 911. Princesses ran here, there, and everywhere in between. But Viola Louise Hassenpfeffer was not an ordinary princess. She eyeballed that dragon and gave it the best karate chop she had. Hi-ya! The dragon stopped mid-puff. Princess Viola climbed to the top of the fountain and dove. Splash! Princess Viola skateboarded in circles and lines and all around the room. Zip, zap, zoom! Until thunk! Princess Viola was a royal hero. The other princesses crowded around her. Well done! Lovely! Teach us, Viola! And so she did. Zup, splash, hi-ya, zoom. Princess Viola wasn't prim. She wasn't proper. But she was the darling of her kingdom anyway. Hi friends. Whenever I'm done with a story, I go back and find my favorite page. That's something you can do too. And go ahead and grab a friend or someone in your family to share that with them. Something else we do is we go back and we see how the characters feel. Go back and see how Viola feels in the story and how that changes. Something else you can do is think about how she's brave in this story. I want you to think about how you've been brave in your life too. All right, friends, thank you for reading with me. Go ahead and see the description at the bottom to see what other videos you can watch and what other stories we have to share with each other. Thank you. Bye, everyone. See you next time.